Hello Bookish babes. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't worry, so am I. So let's read and grow together. I would love it if you are enjoying me or want to see more of me, if you could subscribe. And yeah, let's be friends. Anyways, today I am so excited because I have a very fun reading vlog planned. Yeah, let's talk about it. I did a what I read in 2024 vlog style because last year I had planned to vlog, and it turns out I'm not great at like daily or weekly vlogging, but I am good at reading vlogs. But anyways, I just wasn't as well, I didn't do as well as I could have, but I had all these clips of me reading and talking about books. So I decided to do what I read in 2024 vlog style, where I inputted some of the clips that I had taken while reading those books and talked about the books. One of those series was my first real fantasy series, and that was Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And boy, oh boy, did it destroy my soul. And if you've read it, I know you're probably right there with me. My gosh, hello? Ouch. Anyways, I'm ready to jump back into a Sarah J. Maas world and get my heart blown out again. Probably not as hard as the Throne of Glass did, because that's what I've been hearing. Friends who have read it are telling me, you will survive, it still will hurt, just not as bad. And I'm like, okay, great, love that for me. So that is what this video is. Babes, we're reading ACOTAR. That's right, I got the box set of ACOTAR, and this time I was smart. I got it in paperback because boy oh boy was Thorns the craziest hard-covered books I've ever read. My hands were sore for days after reading those books, okay? So yeah, paperback I think is gonna be easier, and I am so excited. I'm so excited to jump back into a Sarah J. Maas world. I know that this series in particular is very beloved and popular of hers. This is her debut into the adult books. What is it called? Adult. Out of young adult into adult. So I believe these ones are far spicier. And I will tell you this, I am going in completely blind. I have no clue what is happening in any of these books. Like, I don't even know what the storyline is about, okay? I have zero clue. I'm assuming what I know is that there will be some hot-ass femme male, some badass bitches, and some awesome battles, okay? And I'm here for it, clearly. So yeah, I bought her book set and I am ready to take you along on this journey. Are we gonna cry? Probably, most definitely. Are we gonna fall in love? We'll see. I don't know if anyone can make me love them more than Rowan did. Are we gonna laugh? Hell yeah, I know that for a fact. Are we gonna scream? I think so. I think we're gonna have some screaming moments. And are we going to spoil? Probably. I don't know what sometimes, I'm gonna keep the plot out of it, but these are getting heavy. But I think, going to talk about my favorite quotes and talk about some scenes that are happening. So if you have not read this book and you do not want to be spoiled, bye-bye. Bye. I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you are okay with that. I would love for you to be here, but read these and then come back, and I'll see you then, okay? Okay. Yeah. I am so excited, as you can tell, but also I am so nervous. I've had this box set for a couple days now, and I've been getting nervous to start this clip because I am nervous. I'm very, very nervous. I think I have PTSD from Throne of Glass. Yeah, I've never been destroyed by books like that, so, you know, if that's any indicator of what was about to happen in these, well, here we go. Here we go. Shall we open it? I think we shall. If I open it, it feels like it's real and I have to start the first book, you know? I have to actually get going, so... Wow. Well, she doesn't open. Oh, there it goes. I have rediscovered my love for a paperback, and I believe that these ones in particular are very floppy. So I'm pretty excited. Let's pull out. The first one is A Court of Thorns and Roses, right? I'm not being done with that. Oh! Oh boy. Are you guys worried for me? I'm worried for me. Are you guys ready to come on this journey with me? I hope so. Well, let's get reading, shall we? I think we shall. I'll see you there. Hello, my bookish babes. It is time to start A Court of Thorns and Roses. Oh, it smells so good. I love to smell a book, especially a paperback book because of how floppy it is. But before I start reading, can we just talk? Okay, I love the texture of this book. It's like creamy. That's the best way I can describe it. Creamy, and it smells like a new book. And it feels creamy and delicious. So yeah, let's dive in, shall we? I'm very excited, but also nervous to start A Court of Thorns and Roses. I know Sarah J. Maas is going to try to break my heart again. And so I just am trying to prepare for that. But yeah. We are stalling, so let's just dive in. I think that's the best case scenario. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's do a little check-in. I'm not very far in. I think I'm on chapter 7. Yeah, page 58. Not a clue what's going on. Not a clue what's happening. I mean, like, I'm getting what's happening in the story, but I'm also like, oh? Oh? So there's that. The sisters, I don't know if I'm almost guaranteeing you we will be hearing from the sisters again, but no ma'ams. No ma'ams. Okay? I'm hoping we do not hear from them for a while and they have a lot of character growth between pages, because no ma'ams. Yeah. So our main character, I know I'm gonna say it wrong. Feyre? Feyre, I think is how you say it. Let's talk about it, Sarah J. Maas. What up with these motherfucking names? Girl can't say them, okay? I think it's Feyre though. Feyre. She did something she technically knew could be a bad idea. But she didn't think it was a bad, she did something in the very beginning, knew it was bad, knew it had the potential to be a bad idea, but she did it anyways. And karma came through her door real fucking fast. And so now she's dealing with that fallout. Well, let's keep reading. That's the update. That's all I got. Okay, hello friends. So I have gotten to chapter 10 and I'm starting to see some things. Like I'm starting to understand there's some weird things going on, because of course there is, but we got introduced to something spooky that is in the world. Oh my, I'm so sorry, my nose ring is tickling me. But yeah, so we got introduced to something spooky. We understand that there's some kind of blight happening, and then chapter 9 left us with a little bit of what's happening. And I took a break to eat dinner, and now I'm in my living room, so I want to jump back in and see what is going on, because we are confused, to say the least. Yeah, so let's get back into reading, and then I'll check in soon. Okay, read time. Good morning, my friends. Okay, so last night I got to chapter 14, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, chapter 14, page 122. And I have no idea what's going on, but I'm here for it. I'm excited. You know, I really did go into this book as blind as possible. I didn't even read the back, so I really just am along for the ride in this story. And yeah, so we are something that's making me so giggle is that the men in this book, or just like I don't think it's just the men, but so far really it's just been the men who said it. Like they'll say, like, when something's like shocking or something, they'll be like, oh, cauldrons, no, or something like that, you know? They'll use cauldron. I can't get over that. Just two grown men being witchy, you know? That is so funny to me. But yeah, so we're gonna continue reading today. But last night, right before I was going to bed, I was thinking, oh my god, when I was reading Throne of Glass, my mom got me a bunch of really beautiful handmade bookmarks for my birthday, and I used a specific one through the whole series of Throne of Glass. It was my favorite one. But I have a bunch more I haven't used, and I had planned to use them for for this ACOTAR and Crescent City, I think that's the next series. So I picked out the next one I wanted to, and I almost got out of bed to like film me grabbing the bookmark, but I was like, that might be silly. So I picked out the next one, and yeah, let's look at it, and let's do a bookmark unboxing. Is that a thing? Let's do it. Okay, so yeah, my mom got me these, and yeah, I picked this one out for this series. It's upside down, and this is what it looks like. So let's open it up. But yeah, these are nice because if my cat gets a hold of them, they're not paper, so he can't ruin them. He did eat one of my favorite bookmarks, and I was very sad about it. But that's what it looks like. Isn't that so cute? Okay, so this is our, and like the little ball has a dried flower. And if you've watched any of my past reading vlogs, you know, like how much I love dry flowers, because my goal is to have dried flowers all over the house. And I have like a little, off to the side there, like a little stand of all dried flowers. I just think they're so pretty. But yeah, so this is our bookmark for the series. And I'm glad I remembered and didn't like accidentally ADHD it. And there's a little jewel in there. There we go. And forget about it until like book 4 or something. So yeah, that was that. Our little bookmark. We're gonna jump back into reading and I will check in soon when I have more to talk about. Okay, bye. Leave it to Sarah J. Maas to hurt your feelings, okay? She is going to hurt your feelings no matter what. Just know that. She's gonna hurt your feelings. I've moved into my bed because my foot is hurting me and I want to be comfortable. So that's what we're doing, and we're gonna continue to read after we just got our feelings hurt. Okay? Okay. They have a weird spring sex ritual, because why wouldn't that be something that they did? Also, who's Mr. Tall, Dark, and Mysteriously Handsome? Did we meet someone important? I know we did. I know this for a fact, but how important is the question? That's the update. Oh, well, I guess also I made a little drink. A little chamoy drink while we sit here and read. And yeah, these boys need to learn how to keep their teeth to themselves. Okay? Okay. That was the update. Check in soon. we're back in my bathroom. You know how it be. I'm about 60% through A Court of Thorns and Roses, and that was a silent review for you. I'm annoyed. I hope, oop, almost pulled the bookmark all the way out. I hope we are not in our location for very much longer. I don't want to be there. Things are happening, clearly. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying my time. But that's the update. Check in soon. Good morning, Bookish babes. Okay, don't mind the hair. I've been up. I've been reading. I am about that much till the end. Chapter 38. Sarah J. Maas she just does it, doesn't she? She just does it. Wow. We have so much more to go in this series, but and we don't know nothing. We are just in here learning as we go, blind as a bat, not understanding a damn motherfucking thing. And okay, hi Travis. Took me forever to get that camera to set up there, but no biggie. Now he's gonna be up there. Don't you be mean to Nightmare. You lay down. You don't go over there and bully. You can be right there, yes. Don't do it. Okay, yeah, come down. Oh, okay. Anywho. Whoops. Hello. How did I have this before? She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Okay. Nope. I have this so that you could see my face and I could talk and not hold it. And now my cat said I stand up here now. Okay. That wasn't exactly how it was, but we'll make do. Anyways. Yeah, so things are happening. Things are happening, okay? And Rhysand. Okay, let me tell you something about me. I love a morally gray character. And I believe, hey, I said don't bully. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he wanted to bully. Look at that. I can see you. Hey, I can. Travis, just because you want the spot doesn't mean it's your spot. Be nice, boy. We don't bully. We do not bully for spots. We do not bully for spots. You got all nipped up and you want to play, but we don't bully for spots. It's okay, baby. Oh, you're all nipped up too. These nippy boys. Okay, sorry, I had to pause to parent. But yes, I just love a morally gray character, and I believe he may be our morally gray character. And the bargain that was just struck. But he's gonna be a troublemaker. Okay, so that's the update. We know nothing. Well, actually, we do know things, okay? We do know things. But do we know the broader picture? No. We are lost, confused, and dazed. And we're just here for the ride. So, is this gonna get finished today? 100%. Of course it Oh! I have also been just, my friend, she has read all the Sarah J Maases that are currently out, and she is the one who introduced me to, well, I've known about Sarah J Maas, but I was like hesitant to ever step into her worlds. One, because I didn't think I was a fantasy girl. Boy, was she wrong. But also, I was intimidated by all of her books. I didn't know like what to do. My friend, she's the one who told me that I had to start with Throne of Glass, and you know what? That was very mean of her. She wanted to destroy my soul, and you know, mission accomplished. So my soul got destroyed, ripped apart, and tried to be mended together as much as possible. If you've read it, you know. And then yeah, so we have been as soon as I got the box set, I sent her a picture, and she was like, oh my god, started immediately. And so I've just been just like Throne of Glass, just texting her my just random street like thoughts and and stuff. So we have 17 different threads going on about 17 different things going on, and that feels very right for a Sarah J Maas book. Let's talk about one of my favorite lines. I already told you one of them, and I know a lot of my lines aren't normal favorite lines, but they just hit me my giggles, so that's what gets me. Where is it? Let's see. I think it was on this page actually. Okay. Feyre says, you didn't tell me this would happen. Rhysand said, I don't know fucking names. He says, you didn't ask, so how am I to blame? Let me smack you in the face. Let me smack you in the face. Loved it. Okay. I fear we may be in for a love triangle. I hate a love triangle. I could be so off base, but I fear that is what's happening after our little bargain. I'm like questioning things. Okay. And off to read again with my messy hair. I did make a coffee, so cheers. Let's get back into it. Hi, baby. He said, oh, you're still crying? I want you to stop crying. So I'm gonna lick your tears off your face. Okay. Okay, so I finished and I'm pissed. I loved it. Of course I loved it. But is she pissed? Yeah, she's pissed. Why did he leave stumbling and confused? We need answers. Huh? Alright, on to the next one. See you guys then. Good evening, my bookish babes. Okay, it is time to start the next book in the series. We're on to the second book, A Court of Mist and Fury. We have the bookmark. It's at page 0 because we haven't started. We are gonna start tonight. It's pretty late, so I don't know how far I'll get, but I really wanted to start it today. So we're gonna spend some time reading before we go to bed. All right, check in either tonight right in the bathroom, meet you in my bathroom, or I will check in the morning. Okay, let's get to reading. You guys, I didn't get that far, like 56 pages, I think, chapter 6. That was delicious. Hello, brush up. That was delicious. I'm trying not to do spoils, so I am not telling you, but I'm just saying that was delicious. Okay. Also, for the week, you're gonna learn to read. Stop. Okay. Swim. Yep. I'm in it. I'm invested. Hello, bad boy. I'm here for it. Tamlin done pissed me the fuck off. First page. I was like, no. No. Rude. Excuse me? No. That's the update. I will be back tomorrow, of course, to absorb this into my body. Yes. Okay. See you there. Good morning, my bookish babes. Okay, so I'm up. I've read a little bit more, not too much more. I'm on chapter 8 now, so literally just 2 more chapters. So not much else has happened, but okay, I'm starting to get these, like, sorry, I'm reaching for my coffee. Good morning. Cheers. I'm starting to get some feelings I could be wrong, but I'm starting to get some feelings about some things and I'm excited about them. Yes. Don't know what happened with Tamlin in this book all of a sudden, but he's done pissing me off. To be honest, of course these books are gonna fucking make me so mad. They're gonna piss me the fuck off. I already know. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna continue to read, drink my coffee, and I think it's a pretty nice day out. And I bet you the cats would love it if I took them outside for a while and read. The only thing about that is like, it's really hard to read because I'm a protective little cat mother and like have to keep eyes on them on all time. And my demon boy, my gargoyle, he's so young and just loves outside that he loves to run around. So sometimes I'm like wobbling at the moment with a broken foot after him, but we'll see. Maybe I'll let them out for a little bit and then sneak out myself after. I don't know if that's mean. I got distracted by a shadow and it was just Nightmare, but it did frighten me because it was a big ass shadow. Yeah, I don't know how well that will go if they see me stay outside, but we shall see. So that is the update. We're gonna read, drink some coffee, and then maybe go outside. Oh, I also want to find my this has nothing to do with the book, but I want to find my big camera. I know it's somewhere. It's been a while since I've broken it out, so that's like been a goal of mine to find it. I think I know where it is. It's just a matter of unburying my hope chest and getting into it. It's not buried, it's just in the closet and has things on it to decorate it. So I'd have to undo that because I think it's in there, but I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm not wrong because then I have no idea where it is. Okay, that is that. I want to take some pretty pictures is why I am mentioning that. Okay, I will check in soon with some more juice. Okay, bye. Hello, Bookish babes. Okay, I am getting so pissed off. So pissed off. What the fuck? What the fuck? A prisoner. Just a different form of a different prison, but a prisoner nonetheless. We hate it. We hate it. Let's continue reading. I changed shirts. The amount of rage I am feeling for this man right now. Fucking rage. Oh my gosh. I have to text my friend because she gets play-by-play from my feelings throughout this book. And I am rageful. I moved back over here because I was able to sit over there for 2 seconds before the cats came over here. This is kind of like the perfect spot because we don't let them go on the other side of the house over there, but they're allowed on this side. And then they can wander the actual backyard. But this spot right here, I can check down that alley and watch them over here. For when you can't see him, but he's sitting right behind me. But anytime I go over to sit over there to read on the bench, they'll run over here. They just think it's funny, I think. Anyways, very rageful right now, very annoyed, and I'm only that far through. We have a long way to go. Whew. Okay, let's keep reading. Oh, I forgot. When she says, where is it? I just saw it. I had let him convince me not to learn those things for his sake. For his sake, not for her sake, for his sake. What did I think? Okay, for real this time, back to reading. Trust our morally gray men to be morally gray, but not evil. She asked, and he simply said, if you go, there's no turning back. She was like, okay. It's beautiful. None of this is making sense, but if you've read this, it's making sense. So hopefully if you're watching this, you've already read this, because I'm trying very hard not to give spoilers, but it's not in me to not talk about it, you know? What else is a vlog for? Okay, just silently dying a little bit for him giving her the choice, for allowing her the choice. Beautiful, beautiful. We will keep going. Good morning, Bookish babes. Don't mind my hair, I just woke up. Literally, I haven't even had a sip of my coffee. But I just wanted to tell you that I'm absolutely devouring this book. I am about 60% finished. Is that what people say? 60% through. And devouring it. Devouring it. I wanted to check in again with you guys yesterday, but just couldn't do it. couldn't physically put it down. The only reason I put it down last night was because my eyes started to hurt and water, so I wasn't absorbing the information that I wanted to. Okay, I have some quotes that I just need to talk about, tell you. This one was so far ago. Well, it would be helpful if I was looking at the right page. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Someone far away was roaring my name, begging for me. When you know who it is and what she's gone through in the beginning of this book, hot, okay? Just hot. Okay, next one. This is my first time like writing quotes down, and I have to do it again. I'm gonna have to reread Throne of Glass when I'm ready for my heart to be ripped out. I'm gonna cry. It's too early to cry. But I like jot down some of my favorite quotes. Okay, what's this one? Oh, this one also. Okay. Rhysand's voice was hoarse because you were breaking and I couldn't find another way to save you. Stop. Stop. Okay? Just stop it. It's so freaking cute. Okay. She knows how to like write the most beautiful romance, love. Okay. Now that our heart has kind of calmed down, that's the update. I'm straight up devouring it. I would be shocked if I didn't finish tonight, and the only reason I might not is if it's Friday, so if we go out or do something, I do have to put the book down. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now. I'm going to literally take myself out to the living room and read some more. I was thinking about bringing the cats back outside, but it's supposedly so very windy today. High winds. A high wind warning. I don't know if I feel like dealing with that, so we might just stay inside and read. Okay, that's the update. Bye. Bookish babes, we have completed it. We have completed it in the last 6 chapters, I think it was. Wow. Sarah J. Maas really loves to have you on your toes on those last chapters. Holy moly. Anyways, I literally cannot wait to start the next book. I want to be there so bad. I want to be there so bad. But in this, I have decided that I was going to have a filler book in between because I wanted to be able to process this. And this was a journey of beauty, love, falling out of love, realizing what's good for you and what's not good for you. Just beauty. We love it. Oh, we loved it. Next book is gonna hurt. I already know. Next book is gonna hurt. And the next book, okay, so the next book I thought was A Court of Frost and Starlight, because that's in the order that the book set came in, but as I was looking it up, I don't think it is. The next one is A Court of Wings and Ruin. So that's, oh, no, I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. The box set was correct. It knows what it's doing. I do not. Okay, so we shall put this one back. And I will check in with you guys. Oh, 5 stars. So how does Sarah J. Maas not get 5 stars from me? You know, like how does she not? We shall see. She has a way of leaving you hanging and like stressed out, but also reassuring you that we are dealing with Fae men, okay? And they will do anything for their people, but especially their woman. And so we shall trust that things will be okay. But boy, do we hate some people. Boy, do we hate some people that we thought we loved. Turns out we did not. So we shall put this one back, and I will check in with you guys very, very soon with the next one, and that is the pink one that everyone sees. I feel like the one that everyone talks about, the pink one. A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I'm nervous excited. That's the vibe for this always. Nervous excited. Okay. Check in with you guys soon. Bye. Hello, my bookish babes. Okay, it's time. It's time. Okay, it's been a minute since I have updated this vlog. I have been extremely busy, but I have not for 1 second stopped thinking about what we're about to get into, and I'm very, very excited. So it is finally time to get into it. A Court of Wings and Ruin, and we have a lot to discover, a lot to get taken care of, and it's a thickie. I think this one's bigger than the last one, or about the same. I don't know, I didn't check, but she's big. So yeah, okay, I'm nervous, I'm excited like always, and I have had a reading break, really, so I have to get back on my momentum of reading so much and getting into it. I'm nervous, you guys. Okay, for what? I don't know, but I'm nervous. I just know this is the one that everyone, this is the one. And so I'm just nervous that this one is gonna be the one that just pisses me off. And yeah. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's stop stalling and let's start reading. I think that's a good idea. All right, see you soon with a checkup. Checkup? Check-in. You're not coming into the doctor's. I'm not gonna check you up. I'm gonna check in with you and let you know how it's going, this reading journey. Okay, until then. What am I doing? Anyways, I'm gonna start this because I can't talk apparently. Let's get into it, okay? Good morning, my bookish babes. Okay, welcome. It's been a few days, so I'm welcoming myself back, really. I have a coffee. This is the second coffee of the day. The first one I did not finish. I try to make, okay, yesterday I went to a place called Scooter's Coffee and got a peanut butter blast. And I've never had a peanut butter coffee, and it was so good that I was like, I'm gonna try to make my own peanut butter syrup. It didn't go well. It didn't go well. I couldn't finish it. The aftertaste, it was something very not right with it. So, second coffee, normal coffee. Cheers. Let's talk about what we're really here for, though. And that is an update on A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm on chapter 18, I'm sorry, chapter 16, 22% the way through, and oh, babes, I get it. We get why, we get it. We get that Sarah J. Maas has an impeccable ability to write amazing shadow daddies. And yeah, we're loving it. Let's talk about, can I set you here without ruining this? Not really. Not really. Let's try this, hold on. Okay, that's better. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about, okay. Can she talk? Not really. I need page 132. I finally made it to where, well, I forgot, we're not spoiling, even though I really want to. I will say I loved how much of a bitch. Why did I say it that way? I don't know. Feyre was in the first part of this book. Well deserved and well done. Let's see. Okay, I wrote down this quote because shadow daddies, you know? His fingers threaded through my hair, tilting my face up. That wicked smile grew, and my toes curled in their boots. There's my Feyre, darling. Oh, I said it wrong. Fuck. Okay, let me try again. I got so mad at myself. Okay. His fingers threaded through my hair, tilting my face up. That wicked smile grew, and my toes curled in their boots. There's my darling Feyre. I don't know how to say her name, but I'm sorry, Racine. Hot. That was hot. I just love that he calls her, darling Feyre. Feyre? God. I always think I have her name and then I'm like, say it out loud and I'm like, that cannot possibly be right. Anywho, that was the quote that I wrote down for these, this part so far. And I'm, like I said, about 22% way through. And this book is going a little bit slower for me just because I hadn't had the time. I've been busy, girl. So we're gonna read some more today and hopefully make solid progress. Yeah. There's that. That's the update. I'm of course enjoying my time. I understand why people go feral over Sarah J Maas's books and her shadow daddies. It's the shadow daddies. And also it's the badass females. Like, do I think that Feyre is badass? Yes. Do I connect with her as much as I did with Aelin? No. But do I think they both like are badass and are lovely and you're just like, fuck yeah, you're rooting for them? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So let's continue reading. Let's continue to enjoy our time. And I will check in soon. Okay, bye. I interrupt our reading time to show you guys. And now some of y'all might have already seen this because my book haul slash book thing, birthday haul, whatever, is gonna go out far sooner than this reading. But I still want to show it off. It's new to me, so it's new to you guys. Okay, anyways, let's not whine. My mom got me this awesome shirt for my birthday after I thanked her. Hello? Focus. Yes. Yes. Let's just all take a collective yes for the Shadow Daddies and their wings. Hello. Can you see it? I don't know. We are obsessed. Obsessed. Yes. Yes. That is all. Back to reading. Bye. My darling bookish babes. I am about 54-ish% through A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I'm nervous. I feel like too much is happening too fast and it's freaking me the heck out, okay? Why do I look super rashy? Am I okay? I don't know. It's freaking me out because too much is happening too fast, and I'm like, excuse me, Sarah J. Maas, we have at least 2 more books to go, and I feel like we're full sending in this book, and it's making me nervous. I'm nervous. Also, Rosanne, can we talk? Can we talk about this? I'm trying not to say too much, but like, can we talk about this, my dude? That would be lovely. Let's stop just thinking death, you know? Anyways, my cat's meowing. He's mad because I got my shoes on because he thinks I'm going to go outside, even though we already went outside and I'm actually about to leave. But I wanted to do a little update so that you were caught up on where I was. And so much is happening. Too much is happening here. It's freaking me out. And I have so much more to go. So just freaked out, okay? I will continue reading. I will continue to update you, and we will check in very, very soon with anxiety, I'm assuming. So much anxiety. Okay, check in soon. Back to reading. I'm not finished, but there is a specific character in this series that I have been patiently waiting for her death. And not giving any spoilers, but for those of you who have read this series, it has finally come, and I am so fucking happy and so excited about it. Thank goodness, well deserved. I've been waiting, but the way it gets done, hilarious, badass, hilarious, vicious, okay? But yes, thank you, yes, finally, okay. Finally, thank goodness. Yeah, okay, I shall keep reading and I will check in with you guys soon. I'm just so happy, so freaking happy. Okay, check in soon. Okay, well, now my fucking feelings are hurt, so I didn't want the death of one of the characters I've been waiting for to die, to be followed with my favorite character. I mean, sure, it's not my favorite character, but like, as far as side characters go, I loved her. My feelings, ouch. Well, let's keep reading, I guess. Hello. Yeah, I'm back in the bad boy shirt. What of it? I love it, okay? We're not talking about it. Anywho, yesterday I was reading this and I told you that I got my feelings hurt. I sure did. I sure did. And you know what? We're in fucking war now. And I am, you just gotta love Sarah J. Maas for the fact that we have that much left and so much is happening. And I had so much anxiety yesterday about what happened. I just put the book down. I was gonna finish this book yesterday. Guess what? Not happening. Did not happen. Did not happen. I was mad. Mad, angry, frustrated. So I put it down. Today, I'm awake. I'm still having big feelings, clearly. But we're gonna pick it back up and we're gonna try to finish this because this one is taking us a long time, a very long time. It's because a lot's happening and it's pissing me off. It's stressing me out. Sarah J. Maas loves to stress us out and we love her for it. We love her for it. Okay. That is the other update. Let's get to reading. If I start throwing a fit on this couch, mind your business. Mind your business, okay? If you haven't read it, read it, and then maybe you're gonna throw a fit. Who knows? Okay, off to reading. Off to reading, off to Python. Don't know how to say it. Don't know how to say it, Python. How do we say it? Let's see if I look at it, it'll help. Python. Python? Python. No, I don't think it's Python because that's a snake. Python. Well, off to Python. Bye. just sometimes so beautiful. Okay, pull it together. Pull it together. She needs a minute. What just happened was so beautiful for the sisters, I think. But mainly for Feyre, whatever the fuck. I'm too emotional to get names right. Because, oh, she just deserves this from this moment in a way that I can't explain without just full spoils. But, you know, I'm hurt. Hurting in the sweetest of ways. We're not done though. We have some pages to go. Yeah, wow. I'm gonna cry now while I continue to read. We're on chapter 72, 10 chapters to go. The sweetest of moments. Okay. Let's keep going. Don't you touch my sister. She deserves this. She deserved this. Let's keep reading. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I'm freaking him out. I'm freaked out, boy. He hates being on camera. I'm panicking. Well, that's one way to try. Okay. In a moment like this, I think it's hilarious to have a little banter, okay? Things are very, very intense and very serious. I'm on page 662, okay, out of 699. I'm stressed, but thank you, Rasan, however you say his name. Thank you for that comic relief, because I just LOL'd very loudly. Yeah, because that's one way to try. Let's keep reading. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. No. I'm gonna cry. This cannot happen. No. I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, from tears of pure sadness to joy and happiness. Wow. Okay. reading. Hello, my darling bookish friends. Okay, I finished A Court of Wings and Ruins a couple days ago, and I almost freaked the hell out. I panicked towards the end a lot. Like, I'm sure most of you guys did if you've read this. There was a lot of panicking going on. A lot of panicking. I think I cried 3 different times for different reasons, and that's how Sarah J. Maas loves to fuck with us, really. So we did finish this. We absolutely loved it. We are here for it. Yes, it happened. We've done it. We got through the trauma. We survived the trauma, and everything is okay. We forgive it for trying really hard to hurt our fucking feelings. We forgive it. We forgive it. Anyways, that is how I feel about that. And now we are moving on to A Court of Frost and Starlight. This is the novella, and this one I think is just gonna be a fun little silly read. I don't think this one is gonna be stressful. I don't think we need to panic. We're gonna hang out and just have a fun little time. I could be so wrong. If you know anything about me, you know I'm often fucking wrong. Watch this be a full panic. Just the whole time anxiety, okay? I don't think it is though. I think we're gonna have a good little silly time with this one. And so I anticipate this one being something I fly through, but who knows? We shall see. Yes, so let's jump into it. Let's get into it. Let's read it, and I will check in soon with my beginning thoughts and how I'm feeling. And if I check in with tears and just I'm screaming and crying, well, that means I was wrong. You know, what else is new? And mind your business. I really don't think I'm gonna be wrong. I really think this is just gonna be a fun little silly time, okay? We shall see. Don't hurt me, okay? Sarah J. Maas, try not to hurt me today. We shall see. Yeah, this one is, I think, oh yeah, it's a 200 and, nope, just kidding. There's a full other, yeah, keep going, okay. 229 pages. So we should get through this one fairly fast. I'm assuming within a day. Don't know why I'm making silly little faces to you, but that is the plan. I'm gonna start reading this, and the next thing you shall see is me reading, and then I will check in with you with some thoughts. Okay, see you there. Bye bye. Hello friends, we meet again in the bathroom. Okay, so I'm about a little, like halfway or a little before halfway in A Court of Frost and Starlight. So far we are not crying, so we're doing good. I think I was right that this is just like a cute little cozy story to bridge the gap between the next, or the war and the next book. So yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. Just a few little things are happening that are just cute to read about. Nesta, I know a lot of people have their feelings about Nesta. I personally really like Nesta, and I know that she's a grumpy little bitch, but hey, aren't we all sometimes? She's going through it in this book. She is going through it. She's struggling. And I think that has a lot to do with a certain loss that happened in the last book. Well, I don't think, I know, okay? So, I am curious to see what happens or how that's gonna play out. Now, I know what the next book is about. I know whose POV it is. So I'm assuming we are not going to get a lot of resolution for her. I think we're just gonna get the setup for this next book. But I do love that this book has multiple POVs. So far we've had a POV for Feyre, Rhysand, oh my god, I don't think I've ever said his name out loud, Kazan, and Mo. Love that so much. Yeah, so just a cute little Bridger book, and I'm very much enjoying it, and I think as I'm reading it, I'm going to probably finish it fairly fast. I just started it a couple hours ago, and I've just been picking it up on and off throughout the night. Hold on, I have to get out of the bathroom. So yeah, enjoying it. Yeah, not much of an update for that. Oh, is there an update? Is there something I wanted to say about this? Not really. No, I don't think so. I think I've said what I had to say. I'm going to continue to read it throughout next. I'm going to take a shower, and I'm probably going to read a couple more chapters, and then go to bed, and then finish it, hopefully before work tomorrow. So that is that. I think it's a cute little story, and I do wish I could have read it in the winter, because it's definitely a winter little book. But you know what? Winter and the spring, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. But very, very winter vibes. Very like holiday vibes for this one. Of course, Court of Frost. Makes sense. Duh. I was pretty sure that was what it was going to be about, but you know. Can't help when I started the series, and I wasn't gonna just wait for this book to start the next one. Yeah, I am now questioning if what I said was a spoils. I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but yeah, okay. I question myself all the time, it's fine. That's the update. I'm gonna continue reading, and I will check in with you guys probably when I've finished. Okay, see you then, bye. Hello, friends. Okay, I have finished A Court of Frost and Starlight. This morning I had to go get my oil changed, and while I was there, it took forever. It usually doesn't take that long, but it took forever. But while I was there, I had plenty of time, clearly, to read the rest of this cute little novella, and I loved it. It was so cute. Was it pointless? Probably, but did I love it anyways? Yes, I did. I thought it was very, very cute, very sweet, and just a fun little read, just to like bridge that gap like I was saying yesterday. And I am more than excited to get into the last one. I'm nervous, very, very nervous, but very, very excited. Nervous for a full different reason. Nervous because our little grumpy girl is, I'm almost positive, the POV, and I know she's gonna be a little bit of a bitch. And I know people feel some kind of way about this next book, but I'm hoping that I enjoy every second of it, because you know what? I enjoy a little grumpy little gremlin. Okay, okay. Also, I stopped at the store to get some lunch, and I saw these. Have y'all tried any of these? Swoon pink lemonade. It's just like a lemon drink, I think. Yeah, so I don't really know, but it is 0 sugar, pink lemonade. I think it's just a lemonade drink without any sugar. Let's try it. I'm nervous because they say it's sweet. If this is crap, I'm gonna be so mad. Well, it smells like straight lemons, so there's that. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good. Okay, we like. It's not like fake sweet, but it is sweet enough for it to be a delicious, refreshing lemonade. There's my little review in the middle of my book talk. Finished this. So cute, so freaking just fun. And just a fun little read. No stress, no drama. We just had a good time. And on to the next, where there's gonna be stress, there's gonna be drama, and you know there's gonna be bitchiness. So, what is it called? Let me go grab it. Hold please. A Court of Silver Flames. This is the next one. It's chunky. It is a chunka baby. I think it's bigger than all of them. It's 751 pages. It did get damaged in the box somehow, because I have not removed it once, so don't know how that happened. But I'm very excited, very nervous, and I cannot wait. So the next time you will see me in this vlog, I will be reading A Court of Silver and Flames. Silver Flames, not A Court of Silver Flames. We can get it. We've got it. We did it. Yay. So, without further ado, I'll see you there. Bye. Hello, my little bookish friends. I have started A Court of Silver Flames. And oh boy, I'm on page 115, chapter 10, and oh boy, is our girl hurting. She's in pain. She's in pain. And our little, hold on, I just found this ponytail, and for some reason I just had to put it in. Our girl is in pain. She is hurting. She's struggling. And she is also being a bit of a asshole because she's in pain and she just wants no one to be in her freaking shit. She just wants to be numb. She wants to close herself off. And I feel like we've all been in a place like that. If you haven't, that's very lucky. But life is tough. And what our girl has gone through, that is something a lot of people do not experience. And that would be crazy. Anyways, her people, her family, her friends that she does not realize she has are fed up. They're saying, okay, it's enough. Enough is enough. So she's been cut off. And right now she is being stubborn as fuck. Stubborn as fuck. And I kind of love that. I kind of feel like that is so Nesta and so spot on. And I know that some people feel a certain kind of way about our girl. But for me, I'm there. I'm there for her. And also, the dedication, I almost forgot what it was called, and am I right? I don't know. That Sarah J. Maas put out is, at least the first part, says, for every Nesta out there, climb the mountain. And to be honest, yes, because we all know a Nesta. We've all been a Nesta in our life, or at least I feel that way. Like, I have for sure been a Nesta. I've had Nestas in my life where I'm like, bitch. Okay, so I get it. And is Kazan, don't know, going to light that fire in a way that pisses her off and makes her come alive a little bit? I think so. I think so. And we have what, like 755 pages to let it happen. I can't wait. I'm very excited. So like I said, I'm on page 115, chapter 10, and we're going to continue to read. Continue to read, continue to vibe, continue to deal with our stubborn little Nesta. Alright, that's the update. Let's keep going. I'm going to flip this camera around and show you, unless he moves, because he doesn't like to be on camera. Let's see if I can capture it. Oh, he knows. He can see what I'm about to do. That's a handsome boy. Look at that handsome boy. Are you in a box? What are you being silly in a box? Currently we're collecting all of our camping gear because we want to go camping. So we have it in the living room as we are adding to it to see how much stuff we actually have. And someone wants to be a camping boy. And normally he would run once he sees the camera going his way, or like not be a part of it, but he let me. He let me. He's so sweet. Okay, that's that. See you soon. Your power is a song. One I've been waiting a very, very long time for, Nesta. Nesta, she's so misunderstood. She's so misunderstood. Anyways, she's misunderstood, and I feel like that's not cool. That's not cool. A little tipsy, but I'm about to take a bath. But also I just want to say that I think it's funny because someone was like, oh, just sex, huh? Okay, I'll show you what just sex looks like. I will show you what just sex looks like. No cuddling, babe. I'm putting my pants on and I'm leaving. Also, I bought these, got them to work for 2.5 seconds. Can't get them to work any longer. Don't know what I did wrong. So that's fucking rude. Anyways, I'm on chapter 41, page, pause please, page 419. Okay, so I'm gonna take a bath. Cat's in the bath. I'm gonna take a bath and I'm gonna like read some more. Okay, that is the update. I just want to let you all know now that Nesta misunderstood. Kazan, hilarious for saying, you know what, I'll show you what just sex is about, okay? And then, love the fact that the girlies are coming together and they're saying never again. Never again. Okay. Check in soon. Bye. We all have a little Nesta in us, okay? Every single one of us has a little Nesta in us. I will say this. Amon, you're pissing me off in this one. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. Actually, they kind of all are. Like, acting like she's done some horrific, horrible things to make them not trust that at the core of her, she's a good person. I'm like, okay. Y'all have me fucked up. Y'all have her fucked up. And I'd get pissed too. I would get pissed too. Yeah, that's the update. Where am I at? Page 567. No. Yes, part 3, page. I'm way past part 3, but like, oh gosh. I just put it in Goodreads too, so that I wouldn't forget. What good that did? None. Boop. Yeah, 567, I was right. Chapter 56. And I have a little coffee, a 7 brew, a 7B, 7 brew, whatever. I got the brunette. It's hazelnut caramel. I thought it came standard with like whipped cream or something. Turns out no. Messed that up. So a little sad about that, but whatever. We'll deal. Yeah, we all have a little Nesta in us. We all get a little bitchy sometimes, and we all just deserve our friends and our family to stick by us. If we're not giving them real reasons to hate us, like the fuck? She didn't do anything. She's just grumpy. Like, she's just grumpy and trying to read her romance novels. Let the girl live. God damn. All right, that's the update. I will catch you soon. Bye. Hello, friends. All right, I finished A Court of Silver Flames. I loved Nesta's story. I loved her healing journey. I loved how she helped others heal. And yeah, I understand that this one is a hit or miss for some people. I really enjoyed it. I really thought it was a different vibe for Sarah J Maas, one I enjoyed. And also I just want to say that house, we all deserve a bestie like that house, and that bestie, that house was a bestie through and through, okay? And so yeah, we all need one of them. But yeah, I really liked it, and overall the series in general was just so good. It was so Sarah J Maas, and I will say I know that the series itself isn't over. I know that there is confirmed one more book, but I'm hoping there's at least 2 more books, okay? But I think there's a possibility that there could be 3, okay? But I could be so wrong, and I probably am so wrong. But yeah, my final thoughts on A Court of Silver Flames. It's a 5-star, baby. I mean, when is Sarah J not hitting? And to me, she hits. They're good, they're entertaining, things are happening, it's fast paced, and I enjoyed every second of this ride. And that is that. And I have finished I have at least gotten to the point where I finished this series, where I couldn't go any longer. There is no more books for me to pick up. So in the next clip, I am just gonna do a little outro, and you'll get all my thoughts on every single one of them. And I will be put together. Yeah, I finished it yesterday, last night. I read it like crazy. I just was read. When my man got home, I was like, he went and took a bath, and then he came out, and I was here. I was like here, and he started talking to me, and I was like, and he looked down, and he was like, it is crazy that you're at almost spine-breaking level of book read on that. And I was like, what is 3 days? That's, I feel slow. For most people, inhale these books, okay? Kingdom of Ash, I think I read in 24 hours, like without the thought in a world, okay? I just could not put it down. So, yeah. Next clip, I'll give you all my thoughts on the whole series as a whole, and my thoughts and prayers for the series as it continues. And with that, another Sarah J Maas series down until a new book comes out, at least. All right, see you in the next clip. Go on. See you there. Bye. All right, let's talk about it. Okay, I have finished, as of right now, a complete ACOTAR book series. I know there's more to come, but I am caught up with this series. And let's talk about my feelings, my thoughts, my energy towards this. I really enjoyed it. I enjoy Sarah J Maas. I enjoy her writing. I enjoy all the things that she brings to us, even if she likes to rip our heart out a little bit. Really get us freaked out a little bit, okay? This one was not nearly as painful as Throne of Glass was, okay? But we still had moments. We still had moments where we panicked, where we were really nervous about what was to come, but all was all right. All was all right. Let's start from A Court of Thorns and Roses. When I got into this one, I was like, okay, feeling it out, enjoying my time, understanding what was happening. Panicked for her, for sure. But I knew. I learned something about Sarah J. Maas. I learned you can never trust the first man the main female character is loving, you know? So Feyre, I knew. I was like, okay, here we are, but something's gonna happen. And even when Rhysand is kind of introduced in this one, I was like, oh, here comes trouble. Here comes trouble. Really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed some of the character growth Feyre went through. Feyre, don't know. Then we moved on to A Court of Mist and Fury, and let me tell you, there's a reason that this book is so beloved. This one specifically, oh my gosh, eat your heart out. I had so much fun, and I ate this one up far faster than I probably should have, and I was obsessed. Then we went on to A Court of Wings and Ruin? Yes. A Court of Wings and Ruin. Oh, I forgot to say, 5 stars, of course. Court, honestly, if I'm being honest, I gave pretty much all of these 5 stars except for this one. That was a 4-star just because it was, you know, a silly little goose of a book, but I still enjoyed it. So A Court of Rings and Ruin, this one gets you going, gets your heart pounding, and you really think you're about to get your heart ripped out in this one. Thank gosh, things do work out in the end, but for a minute there you're crying, left devastated and hurting. But this one's still painful. This one still hurts your feelings, okay? Just know that going into this one. But did you have a good time? Yeah, you did. Yes, I enjoyed it. Moving on to A Court of Frost and Starlight. This one is just a really cute novella, kind of bridging that gap between these two. And then it's just cute. I wish I could have read it in the winter just because it's very snow vibes, very Christmassy vibes, very, yeah, holiday vibes. But it does bridge the gap between these two. Kind of sets up this one a bit, okay? And then you move on to A Court of Silver Flame. And wow, loved that one too. I know people were like kind of whatever about, some people didn't like A Court of Silver Flame, but in my opinion, I have thought from the start, well actually from this one, from A Court of Mist and Fury on, that Nesta was misunderstood. And I still think that Nesta is slightly misunderstood, but what she does in her story is beautiful. It is growth and healing, but it also is not just a story of her and Kassan love, but her finding love within herself, but also with friendship. And I think that something that is so beautiful about Sarah J. Maas's books is that her emphasis on friendship, but also badass bitches, okay? There's some badass bitches in this book that I'm just like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, what I'm hoping in the future for A Court of Thorns and Roses series is, if I don't get a book for Azriel, if my shadow daddy doesn't get his own book so that I can learn, and that sensitive soul man deserves some good loving, okay? And we need it. We deserve that. So I need for us to get it, okay? And I just really, really hope that that is the next book. Even though I'm afraid that it's not going to be, I am just hope and pray that next year Azriel comes to us and he's ready for some love. He's ready to accept some love in his life. My theories, I don't know if this is a spoils, so sorry if it is. My theories is that Azriel and Gwen, I'm here for it. I see those looks. I see those training looks, okay? So, yeah, I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. So is he. Oh, she's not, but hopefully she will be. Okay, okay. But that is it. That is it. We've done it. We have read another Sarah J. Maas series. And now we just have one left. And when shall we read that one? I'm not sure yet. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my reading vlog of the ACOTAR series. And I hope you enjoyed my thoughts, my tears, and my laughter, okay? And yeah, we had fun, didn't we? I think we did. Let me know what you thought of these. I'd love to know if you've read these. Which one was your favorite? Which one did you resonate with? And how do you feel about Nesta's journey? Okay, until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Keep on reading. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.